Hello and welcome to another episode of Candid Talks with Bharat V. This is Bharat Vatsaya, host of the show, and in today's episode, we will be talking to Swati Saraf, Mrs. India Universe Winner Classic 2019 and Winner of Femina Mrs. Stylista 2020. She is also a sports psychologist by profession and image consultant by passion. Please do listen to the episode till the end. Before we begin, please do not forget to like and subscribe to this podcast channel, and you can connect with me on my Facebook page at Candid Talks with Bharat V. So let's welcome Swati Saraf.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Hi, this is Swati Saraf, Femina Mrs. Stylista 2020, Mrs. India Universe 2019 Winner Classic, और आप मुझे सुन रहे हैं on Candid Talks with Bharat V.
Hi Swati, how are you doing?
Hello Bharat, all going well. Still not well, but well.
So how are you dealing with this pandemic situation? I think this has become a very common question in today's scenario, but still
Yes.
I'll ask, how are you dealing with this situation?
I am dealing with this situation with a positive mindset. The day this lockdown started, I thought that is whether it was 14 days or 21 days, I thought that I will not, sit and just watch Netflix and Prime Amazon or something else.
Yeah.
But I will occupy myself into something productive and progressive, because that's the only thing, because when you are learning something, your mind is already occupied. So I started doing some courses, online courses and all those things. And I kept on Zoom meetings and all those things. I was available for those things instead of just sitting and sleeping and eating.
Okay.
So it was a busy schedule for me in the lockdown also.
Okay. So you basically are a sports psychologist, right? By profession. And by
Yes.
passion, you are an image consultant. And you also are an owner of and director of F3 Sports Academy. So what exactly is this F3 Sports Academy, if you can tell our listeners about it?
Okay. So, the sports academies, there are many sports academies in Pune, worldwide, India, anywhere. So F3 Sports Academy, we came up with this concept for small children, actually, because all these academies, they have more than they have kids, but those kids are all above 5 years, 6 years, okay, because they choose a sport and they come and then play the sport. But our thought process was, when the child is good and he has got that strength from the beginning only, from the grassroots level only, then by the age till the age he comes to decide what sport he has to take, it will be very good for him. He will be able to take it and his body will also be ready for it. So we started this concept for small children, and from small children then it grew up and it went to 19, under 19, Ranji Trophy players. So this is the concept and it is running in Pune. All sports we are dealing in it.
Okay, so it's not just related to cricket, but it's
No.
with all kind of sports like badminton, tennis,
All
or everything.
sports.
Okay.
Yes, all sports.
So apart from the physical training and psychological treatment and everything, do you also take care of the diet and any other kind of what else do you include in your this academics for any kind of sports? And I believe it might vary from sports to sports, right?
Yes. See, yes, of course, we are not just dealing with only the playing part or the coaching part of the academy. We are
Right.
dealing in their mental abilities, also their mental fitness also. Whereas I come in picture as mental sports psychologist, and we are working on their diet, because we have nutritionists in our team. Then we come up with their strength training, for which we have got gyms associated with us, so that they can get, if they're not playing also, they need that strength. See, 50% of any sport, it needs your body strength. Okay, so we need to work 50% on their strength. Okay, and then 50% is their skill and their hard work. So we work on both strength also and skill also, and then mental ability also. So we have a team where it is the holistic development of a child, whether it is skill development, whether it is mental ability development, whether it is strength development, whether it is their diet. So we deal in all the things. We have got all the professionals associated with it. Even we have got physiotherapists with us. So whenever a player is suffering from any physical problem, we have a physiotherapist associated with us. We have a sports science school with us, which can help them overcoming their injuries also. So it is a holistic part. We are not just dealing only in coaching.
So then I'm sure then not only the schools, but you might be associated with the professional teams as well. I believe last year, I believe you were also the advisor for under-19 Australian cricket team, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Yes.
So tell us about that experience. I mean, how did you get that opportunity, and how was your experience, dealing with the Australian cricket team?
Okay. So these teams, they are the teams, Australian teams or, England teams. They come here for exchange programs. Okay. So how they come in schools for exchange programs, in sports also they come here for exchange programs. So they came to Jaipur. And we have got one academy in Jaipur also, F3 Academy in a school.
Okay.
So from there we got it, and they called, as we are associated with PDCA also, like that is Pune District Cricket Association, and MCA, which is Maharashtra Cricket Association. Now they invited us from there, and we went there, and this Australian team was there. It was really fun working with them, because when I was teaching them, or when I was talking about the mental ability, and when I was taking their psychological sessions and all those things, I was taking their meditation part. Now you won't believe, us being Australians, they didn't know how to sit on the floor with crossed legs. It was so difficult for me. And in yoga, that's a very important pose, or you can say that's a very important asana, which we need to tell them first. That's a very, for meditation and all, they need to have that position. So it was very difficult for me to train them. Then I gave them some alternatives, and and by the time they went back, we were there for 15 days. The training went on for 15 days. By the time they went back, they still call me, they still message me and say, now we can sit with the crossed legs and we can do the Om and yoga part and all those things. So it was fun. It was very nice, and it was really progressive also, because now we have got a F3 in Australia also.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Yes.
That's nice.
Yes.
So this got opened up recently in the last few months?
Yes. After we went back, we came back from Jaipur after this under-19 team was back. They were so impressed that they said, we want your help and coaching in Australia also. So we said, why not? So we send our programs and all those, we sent 2 of our coaches also there for the training part. We were also supposed to go in April, but then this lockdown happened, we just missed the chance.
Okay, so you have physically opened up a setup there, or right now it is just online and
No,
doing it over?
we have collaborated with the academy there
Okay,
itself.
okay,
So
and
there
you are
was
teaching
a
them,
setup
training
already.
them. Okay,
Yes, yes. So
okay,
the setup was already there. The academy was working there, but they wanted somebody else to join them and to coach the players and all.
okay.
So we said, why not? We'll do it. So
So
we
you
started
just
it.
said about yoga, I mean, that was fun while you were coaching the Australian
Yes.
team. So
Hmm.
when it
Hmm.
comes to yoga, I mean, yoga is a vast, it's vast in itself.
Yes.
So you
Yes.
specifically teach specific yoga asanas which is related and helps the sports, people
People.
in their daily sports activities, or you teach a different genre of yoga as well? I mean, you got my point,
Okay.
right? I mean, you got my question.
Yes, I got it. I
Okay.
got it. See,
Yeah.
when you go for the psychological part with sports people, it is really
Hmm.
very different. Okay. Because those are the people who are under pressure for 3 to 4 hours till this game is going on. And
Right.
believe me, not only that time, they are under pressure one night before and one night after that also.
Okay.
Okay. So you can't imagine the pressure which they have mentally and stress which they have, when you are into a sport.
Hmm.
Because whether it's a team game or it's a, individual sport, the pressure is always there. Once you have a tournament or you have a game, the day you have the final game, one night before you will strategize it, you will think it, so your mind is working. So they need a very special kind of meditation. They need a very customized type of meditation. Some people feel good when they listen to music. Okay, so our meditation varies with the individual.
Okay.
Okay, so when an individual player is there, if a tennis player is there, he has got a different mindset. He has got a different vision of being happy.
Hmm.
So I need to first talk to him. So psychologically, with sports person, it is always individual.
Okay.
So I have to speak to him. What makes him happy? What makes him relax? Then according to that thing, I have to customize his meditation part.
Hmm.
Okay, customize
Okay.
his exercises. So
So
it
do you
is.
also take the test before you get involved, in their coaching and their
Yes, I
you take the test whether if this guy is fit enough to join you or not?
no, I don't do that. Sorry, I don't have
Okay.
to take the test of a person for Okay, now you will come to me. No, it is not like that. It is the player who comes, like,
Right, right,
who
right.
will come to me that I need help. I'm not able to focus on my game.
Yeah.
I'm losing on the game. My performance is getting distracted, or it
Distracted.
is not up to the mark. So then I come in the picture. Okay,
Hmm.
you have worked on your skills, you have worked on your strength. Now, what is stopping you? So maybe it is the mental blockage which is stopping you. So I first take one session of just speaking to that person to observe him or her. And then next session, I give him the solution, which can be
Okay.
like after 2 hours only, I can give the solution also. Okay, now you do this or that.
Okay.
So this is the thing. This is my work process.
So help me understand. Now, when you devise a solution, uh,
Okay.
it probably, and I'm sure it may differ from an individual to individual and
Yes.
from a group to group. So I'm sure
Yes.
then you must be devising it in such a way that in case if you are, dealing with the entire team together
Correct.
as a group,
Hmm. Hmm.
that must be different and will have certain parameters which will obviously differ than the solution that you are devising for an individual player, right?
Yes.
So what
So
kind of
yes.
parameters you need to keep in mind in devising these kind of varied solutions?
Okay. So see, when we are taking a group session, okay, in group session, we have to talk general. Okay, we can't, specify one person, or we can't specify only one problem. If I take a group session, I would take some common factors like failure, like, strategizing your game. So each and every person sitting there, whether he is playing in a team sport or he is an individual, every sport person has to strategize his game, whether he is a team player or an individual. So how to strategize your game. And then the second thing, which I said, failure. Every person sitting in that group is afraid of failure. I should not fail. As a team also, I should not fail. As an individual also, I should not fail. And how to cope up. If I fail also, I have to cope up with that failure. Okay, so there are some common points. Attitude. What should be your attitude on the ground? Whether it is team game or it is individual, attitude matters. Okay, so I set up parameter, like common things I take when I'm taking a group discussion. Motivation. They need just motivation to go on the ground and play, very positively. Focus. All these points are there which I discuss in the group. And yes, after that, when somebody is having a very, very big issue, or he has I've given all these things, still I'm not able to, perform well. What I can do? So then I take individual. Then we have the individual sessions. I then go with their family background. I go with their, what is happening at their in their personal life also. That comes at the end, but still, is there something which is pressurizing in the team? So because those people will not come in the group to say what problem they are facing. Then I take the individual, and individual parameters are there, different, and they are very confidential. We can't discuss it in the public.
Right. Understand.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, it also depends upon the level of performance and the level of results that these people are able to deliver, and accordingly, you will change your parameters. Okay. Understood.
Yes. Yeah.
So what is the modus operandi of F3 Sports Academy in this current situation of pandemic? How are you operating your academy?
Yeah.
Rather,
So
I'll probably just change a little, my question a little bit. How are you helping out the sports enthusiasts, in this particular lockdown?
Okay. So as you know, now everybody is going online.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we were also left with one option, that was online. Now what we did, we planned for some summer camps, in April and May for the players, where we were calling international players, international coaches to have one-to-one chat with them. That was one of our program with the summer camp. So then we asked all our international players and associates from Australia, from Dubai, from West Indies. All these players who were associated with us and who were doing some collaborations with us. We told them, will you be able to come online and have their interactive session? So they all agreed, and every week we were having a webinar and Zoom meetings with these international players, where all our students, all our players who were there, so they joined us, they joined on Zoom meeting, and we were having a group chatting and group interaction sessions. So in a way, they were getting the knowledge, maybe theoretical knowledge, but yes, that is also a part of our sports academy. Plus, we were giving them online physical fitness classes also, which our coaches were taking. So the fitness part we were dealing with, that is going well. And interaction sessions or some knowledgeable sessions which we planned, we started with that. That is going well. So we have kept our students busy. We have kept them at, we told them to work. If they have space, they can work on their skills. How in a small space they can practice. We have taught them some techniques to practice at home also.
Okay.
So that all we showed them online. And they are in regular contact with us. Every Friday, Saturday, we have our Zoom sessions where they come up with, what things we can do. All the schools we are dealing with in Pune, Indore, Jaipur, we have kept one day for them. All the students who are there in our academy, they come online and we do the sessions.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, these biggies in the sports world, like Nike or Puma, they also have their own different platform, for giving out these kind of training sessions, or giving one-to-one, coaching, or one-to-one sessions in terms of health advice or training sessions. Do you have any such platform, any app, or are you planning to come up with anything with respect only for F3 Sports Academy?
Yes. Yeah, we have already made one app for our students where we have video analysis also. We have kept the cameras. We have got that. We did RPL, that was Riverdale Premier League. One school is there. So how this IPL works?
Yes.
We have done that league also, where we invited different academies to that particular school, and how IPL works. Games were there. It went on for 7 days and the finale was there, and we put it live on YouTube. The streaming was live. How you get IPL scores and everything, that was done live. The parents, because borders were there, so their parents could go there and they can see the match, how IPL is done. They can see the match live on their YouTube channel. The scoring was updated. All those things we have done. We have also made the app for our students for F3, where they can see the progress of each and every child. Parents can see, even the child can see, and what program we are going to do next, what program is going, he has already done, what tournaments are coming, what level he has gone to, whether he is ready for Ranji Trophy, whether he is ready for under 19, whether he is ready for PDCA. All those information is given in that app. So we have already, done the app, and it is already there right now for the parents, because we don't want that confidential things to go out. So it is only for the academy children and parents. We have got our website also. So it is there. Website is there. You can go and watch what things we do.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
So what was the motivation, or what made you decide that you want to get into this field and open a sports academy? I mean, what was the main reason behind that?
Okay. Earlier I was working with Symbiosis Nursery School. I was a teacher there for 5 years. And there I met one of my friends, and my son is in Bishops. So he is a cricket lover. We sent him for cricket coaching. We started when he was in first standard. He was going in Bishops, and his coaches were really good. And one of the coaches, his name is Satish Gaikwad, who is now my partner in F3. Mr. Satish, he was my son's coach. And they were doing good. And once I started my job, and I met one of my friends there, and coincidentally, she was Satish's sister. And we become best of friends and all those things. And because being a sports person, in my school timing, in my college timing, I was a sports person. I won so many medals and trophies and all those things. So at the back of my mind, I love sports.
So sports was running in your veins, basically.
Yes, sports was there. And क्योंकि भाई पढ़ाई लिखाई में ज़्यादा मन लगता नहीं था, तो हमने सोचा sports में ही कर लेते हैं.
Right.
So sports was the thing which I loved. So that thing was there, and then we three were sitting and we came up with the idea, ye chote bachcho ko, because I was in the nursery school. I said, yeah, nursery school maybe they are not getting enough exposure for athlete development, you know.
Okay.
In foreign countries, if you will see, they start gymnastic.
Right.
When they are 3 years old, 4 years old, they start gymnastic. But in India, we think, "Arey yaar, abhi kya karna hai?" After 6 years, we'll think what sport he has to play. Otherwise, they just go down in the society, they play. They don't have that formal training of, grassroots level training is not so prompt in India.
Yeah.
So we thought we should start with small kids. So from there, we got the idea to start with the small kids. And from small kids, now we are till MCA, Maharashtra Cricket Association.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And I just hope it keeps on growing and growing and growing. And
yeah, we are also hoping, man. But this lockdown has got all the sports person into just, sitting home and
no, you know what? I think
Yeah.
you should take this in a positive way, because
Yeah.
the moment this lockdown, this pandemic situation is over, I think the more reason and this kind of
people will
coaching,
understand
and they will realize the importance, and I think they will even need this even more and more than what they used to think about it, in the past. So probably,
I always tell my coaches, the coaches are the one we have to deal with the coaches also. They are like, okay, now what we do, and I have got at least 20 coaches, a team of 20 coaches in Pune itself. Jaipur, there are different. Indore, they are different.
Okay.
So I was like, I always told them, we are creating a volcano.
Right.
Okay. We are just creating a volcano. Let this lockdown get over. Let the vaccine come.
Yeah.
Then this volcano is going to blast.
It will erupt.
And yes, it will erupt. So don't worry. Everybody will get the chance now.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm sure they'll sooner or later, they will realize that, that this is something which is not, shoshabaji kind of a thing. It's really required for the inner strength. Just like how yoga has picked up in the recent years. I have seen yoga picking up tremendously in the, in the mindset of the people. It has been changed. Earlier, it was not that much.
Yes.
Okay.
Yoga is something which everybody was, yoga. And you know what? Australian people, when I saw them, they were so crazy about this yoga. They wanted to learn it.
Yeah.
So the people outside this country, they know what is the importance. But we being the origin of this yoga,
that is the irony. The outside people, outside India, they are more fascinated with this and they do it religiously. But you're right. Being the from the nation of the origin of yoga, we don't give it too much of importance.
Yes, we take it very lightly. Okay. Yeah. Ghar ki murgi dal barabar.
Dal barabar. You are right. But I think now trend is changing, so I just hope.
Of course. Now everybody is like, and because everybody is scared, everybody is like they want to live. They are scared of death. They're saying, no, Baba, you have to do it. Otherwise, they're thinking that it is the this is through yoga only they will get immunity, which is good. But they should continue. But I hope they will continue doing it, and you also continue doing it.
I have not even started. I have not even started.
Then you should first start and keep on doing it, because this is a lifestyle. It is not like 6 mahina kar liya, 7 mahina kar liya.
I agree. And I think it is bolte na meri taraf se hi man ki dheel hai. Being in IT right now, I'm working almost 14 to 15 to 16 hours every day. That is the kind of and continuously sitting on laptop. It is actually impacting my stamina now. So now I have started realize. So I think I'll have to think about it. But anyways,
you have to.
Yeah. Okay, so let's shift the gears. Yes, we'll work out.
Yes.
So, Swati, you have won Mrs. India Universe Classic 2019, and recently you also won, Femina Mrs. Stylista 2020. Tell us about
Yes.
that journey of yours, how you got into the fashion. And I mean, from the sports, from the being a sports psychologist, how did you get into the fashion industry?
Okay. Uh, See, what I think is it actually started when I was 1 year old, I guess.
Okay.
1 year. Uh, this I recently came to know when I won Femina Mrs. Stylista. My mom, told me. She must have told me, but then I didn't remember it.
Okay.
So she told me, "Poot ke paav to palne mein hi dikh gaye the." When you were 1 year old,
Yeah.
when you were 1 year old, you won the most cutest baby award in the whole city.
Acha.
Yeah. And you were very active and you were very beautiful and your height and health and all those things. So first award was the cutest baby award. Okay. So I said, okay, chalo, theek hai. It is like, in the genes, I guess, hoga bhai, aa gaya hoga. But after that, yeah, it's okay. Then people used to say, "Arey, kitna acha height hai, you look so, you are thin, you are lean." So I said, "Theek hai." I didn't give much importance to that. One fine day when I was working with F3 and so we went to one school and there I met a very good friend. She told me that, I have one friend who is doing this show and why don't you meet her and go, and you are very well, you can go and you can win it. You have that thing in you.
Okay.
I said, okay, chalo, let's give a chance. So then I met, let's give a chance to this one more, field where many people say, chalo, aaj main dekhti hu. Then I met that person and that person was the great Ritu Vats. I guess you know her.
Acha, so that was your first stint with the fashion industry. I was not aware of that.
Okay.
I was not aware of that.
Oh, okay. So I met Ritu. Okay. And she is owning, as everybody knows, Ritzent Events.
Right.
Okay, she is a proud organizer and owner of Ritzent Events. So she came up with this idea. She was doing this Mom and Me contest.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at that time I met her. She said, why don't you come and participate in that? And she guided me so nicely and she motivated me so nicely. And because I was really hesitating to come into this field because, with the family name and family, values, and because I'm coming from a joint family and all those things were there, I was really reluctant to come into this field. So she actually brainwashed me. She told me, she guided me like, no, you can come, you can have a decent and dignified things also. And the concept which she got was Mom and Me. So I said, okay, I'm, taking my child also with me. So my family will also not, disagree with this. So object with this. So she guided me. I followed her. Then she said, because I have done my personality development course and all those things. She said, why don't you give a chance to this field also? Because she gave me this path. She showed me this path of image consultancy and, fashion choreography or show direction. So she said, why don't you come and give chance to do this, see if you can work out. So she gave me her shows, Mom and Me special show which she was having. She gave me the grooming part of it to groom the kids and the other participants and mothers and all those who are participating. So I just grabbed the opportunity. I did it and I felt good.
I think the very first session, the very first show, I think you even won the title, in Mom and Me.
Of course, that's what I'm just coming on that. So after grooming them and all those things, I did it and I won it. And the first ever show after, my conscious thing, that 1 year wala theek hai, jab main mere hosho hawas mein thi, then I won that Mom and Me contest.
And that was with your kid, right? I
son.
mean, Ishan
Yes.
was there. Yeah.
Ishan, yes.
Yeah.
So he also won 2-3 awards and
Okay.
all those things. So from that, and then when I got appreciated, I got a few more chances to go for grooming sessions with Rizent event only.
Okay.
So that gave me confidence. And basically, from Rizent events, with Ritu Words, I made some contacts. Okay. And with those contacts, I came to know, like when you are in the industry, people recognize you. Okay, now she has won it. And then it started. I used my title also.
Right.
Okay, I have won this also. So I have the experience I gained. And after that, then I got to Mrs. India Universe. And then immediately after that, I got the opportunity to participate in Femina. And with God's grace, I won it. And now I'm here talking to you.
Wow. Great. So I think it's been quite some time now since you have been associated with Rizent events. So how has your journey, evolved with them, and do you have any projects in pipeline? I mean, these are two separate questions, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, I can answer two separate questions also. So my journey, as I said, Ritu was the person who guided me, otherwise I was very reluctant. And see, when you start up with a good platform, people recognize you. And Rizent event is a very good platform. People know what Rizent event is, how decent and dignified it is. So when I started with a proper, source, so people started recognizing me. So that speaks all about Rizent event.
And how was your family's reaction or support towards it?
It was first, my family was like, why you have to go and what? I said, I will go for fun. I will just see, I'm getting the work also there and I'm doing it for fun, and my son was also there. But after winning, they were all shocked. They said, wow, you won it. Very good. Then after that, see, that ice break has to be there. You just have to break the ice.
Correct.
So with Rizent event, with Ritu, with mom and me winning, it was the ice break. Moment for me. Breaking the ice moment for me. So that happened, and after that we did 2-3 shows, big shows, with Ritu. Sometime I went for grooming also, and I will not say was, I am associated. Whenever she will call me for any event, I will come, don't worry. So the rapport is that only. The rapport is very good with her right now. And, so see, that thing is always there in your mind from where you started. So whenever she's there and she will call me, I'm always ready to go for any event she wants. And after that also, and before my Mrs. India, we did 2-3 shows also. So together. So it was a good gelling. Yeah.
That's very nice.
Yes.
So Swati, you are also the National Director for Youth Human Rights Born Free International Foundation. And apart from that, I believe you are also associated with Saraf and APG Abdul Kalam Foundation. So can you tell our listeners, I mean, how and in what way you are associated with them, and what do these organizations do?
So firstly, with Youth for Human Rights, Born Free. This is the international NGO. We all know that Youth for Human Rights is an association, right? This is Youth for Human Rights, and it works from United Nations. Now, when I won Mrs. India,
so this happened after sorry to interrupt, this happened after you won Mrs. India pageant?
The position which I got, National Director, I got it after Mrs. India. Before that, I was the brand ambassador for them. So I met the director of Youth for Human Rights when I was on the ground. We had this special tournament for these special kids. Once. So it was there on the ground, and there this human rights people were there, and they saw the kids playing, and they saw other kids also playing, and they were very impressed. And then they came. I was standing there. They came to me that what is this and what all you do. So we said this is our academy, and we make these underprivileged students also play with us, because we have those tournaments. We always used to keep those tournaments for underprivileged also. Those who don't get the chance to play on the ground, we used to call them from the slum, and we used to let them play on the ground with all those kits and bat and ball. So they saw that. Luckily, they were there and they saw that, and then they came to me. They said, "Okay, we would like you to join our, Youth for Human Rights as any." I said, "I don't want any designation. How can I help you? Just let me know. We will do it." Okay. So they said, "Okay." And the lady who was there, she was also from the fashion field and all those things. So we gelled together, and then we went on for few activities for underprivileged. I went for some slum education system also with them. We donated few things, and also they have some criteria to get involved to become a member of that. So I became the member of that. And after winning Mrs. India, then again they were very impressed, and I went for another campaigning for them. So then they gave me this position. SARC and APJ Abdul Kalam and the Ministry of Youth Empowerment and Sports, Bangalore, Karnataka, are also. I got associated with them in lockdown period. When lockdown started, they saw my work, because we, as Youth for Human Rights, we started a campaign in lockdown. The day lockdown started, after a week, we started a campaign for grocery distribution. Okay, we were distributing the grocery, to people. And these SARC people, and they came to know. So they called me and they said, "Okay, you are doing a good job. Please join this thing. For sports also we need." So in that way, we joined. Wow. They saw our work and they call us for.
So basically, this lockdown turned out to be a good thing for you.
For me, yes. But I feel bad for many people.
Literally, it should not be.
It should not happen. Yeah. Correct. We would have done much better than this if the lockdown would have not been there.
Absolutely.
The situation would have not come to do all these NGO work, to give the grocery and all. We were about to start one education program for the slum kids in the corporate.
Okay.
Because of the lockdown, we couldn't do that. So the progress just stopped there. It was blocked there.
No, I'm sure you can take that up the moment the lockdown is over. So probably.
Of course, we are on it now. We are on it.
At least in this lockdown, you got a chance that you can work on that and prepare everything. So at the moment lockdown is over, you can immediately start,
all is ready now. Just we are waiting for the government to give some relaxation and guidelines and all those things, and we'll just pull up our socks and we'll do that.
So in fact, that was my next question. I was about to ask you, what do you like to do in your, free time, any hobbies or any activities? So I'm sure that these are the activities which you are doing right now that you said.
Yes.
So
yes.
That's nice.
No, apart from this, I really tried my hands on baking also.
Okay. That's
so
try karna padega,
because sure, come home and try it. I'll cook. So the kids are at home, all the people are at home. At that time they were craving for some sweet thing and the shops were closed. I said, "Chalo yaar, we have some kuch to responsibility banta hai family ke liye, ha? Itna creativity bahar dikha rahe hain family ke liye, kuch to creativity dikhaye." So I just tried my hands on baking and it turned out really well. I was surprised. So I said, "Chalo, एक और बिजनेस वेंचर हो जाए अभी."
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. वो एक कहावत है ना कि हर एक नई चीज की शुरुआत घर से होती है. राइट. तो इस वेंचर की शुरुआत घर से ही शुरू.
क्यों नहीं.
That's nice. Okay.
Yes.
So how has your how has been your family's support in all your endeavors, that whatever you have been involved in or doing, and who is the main support behind you?
Okay. Yes. So my family, actually, our family is actually a renowned family in Pune. We have got 2-3, things going on, and melody makers. All my husband is well known. We have a 100-year-old shop. All those things.
What is the name of the shop?
But Kanelal Saraf.
Okay.
It's at least now, I guess, 95 years old shop.
Oh,
so,
wow.
yeah. So this is like, they are बोलते हैं ना खानदानी घराना, मतलब जो पुराने खानदानी घराना वगैरह ऐसे, these are.
Okay.
And of course, they were having some values. They said, and that responsibility was on me also. Whatever work I do will reflect the values of the house. So that's why I started the job with schooling thing. I did my post-graduation course from Symbiosis only, and I did my job in the school. It is a noble job, everybody knows. And it was like, okay, you can do it. They were not against doing job or something, but yes, they wanted something which is very dignified and decent and, noble thing you should do. I said, okay. And then after that, then these opportunities came, and see, now the generation has become such, and the people also have become so flexible, and their mindset have changed. Like, all these things are okay unless you are clear about what you want to do. Everything is okay. Now coming into movies and serials is not so objectionable nowadays. Okay,
Right,
it is a part like, okay, we are proud that our Bahu is working in some TV serial.
Okay.
So they are also okay. They're not conservative at all. They are very open-minded people. Especially my husband, he always supported me in doing which is right. Okay. He always said, go from a right path. Never take shortcuts. Okay. He was just, go with the right path. Reach where you want to reach. Have some target, just I want to reach there. So the family supported me very well. My husband supported me very well. I did all these things for my son so that he should understand that women or a lady in a house is not only for cooking and not only for taking care of the family. She has got one identity, her own identity also. She can do much more than what we think a woman can do. So that respect you should have, that yes, that equality has to come. So, of course, my husband supported me in each and every field I went, whether it's a sports field, whether it's a fashion field, he supported me. And with their support, I went on and on.
So this leads to me, to the other question that is coming to my mind. Are you also planning to take up acting very soon? Can I see you on the screen in near future?
See, I don't know right now, as of now, if a very good opportunity will come, if I would get to work with Amitabh Bachchan, why not, yaar? Who will miss that chance?
Absolutely.
Who will miss that chance, man?
Yeah.
So yes, if a good opportunity will come, if it is worth doing that thing, I will not miss the opportunity. But my aim is not acting right now. My aim is something else. I'm working on it. So it is not my aim. Acting is not my aim. My aim is to make actors. My aim is to make models. My aim is to make a personality where you can go out in the world and face the world confidently. This is my aim.
So then let me ask you a different question. What is your ambition?
My ambition is to become famous, successful, and lots of money. So बस यही मेरा ambition है अभी. I have to famous, I guess 40% I have achieved. यार अगर मेरे को 2 साल पहले सिर्फ 500 लोग जानते थे, आज कम से कम 5000 लोग जानते हैं. तो उतना तो ठीक है. I'm satisfied कि चलो 500 से 5000 हो गए.
Okay, so you know how to measure the improvement that is happening in your life. That's nice. Of course. So what is that magic mantra? What is that magic mantra?
अरे मेरा तो फेमस सुनो भरत, मेरा तो जो फेमस होने का जो क्राइटेरिया है वो आज तो सक्सेसफुल हो गया ना. भरत वत्स इज टेकिंग माय कैंडिडेट टॉक इंटरव्यू.
Wow. I'm flattered.
So I am like, God, I have achieved at least that position now where Bharatwat is taking my,
Very nice.
interview.
मतलब चने के झाड़ पे टांग दो आप मेरे को.
अरे यार अभी देखो,
This is
see, I
just
am appreciating. No. See, everybody has a value. You have one position. You have one, thing. आप भाई नीचे वो दूध वाली को तो नहीं बुलाओगे ना आपके इंटरव्यू में. हाँ, जो ग्रोसरी या भाजी वाले को, you will call a person on interview where you know that yes, somebody has achieved or
so
better.
absolutely. And coming back to your question, yes, I mean, if that person, irrespective of his or her own kind of work that they do, but if they have achieved something, they have been able to achieve something and give something back to the society, then why not? I'll definitely call them.
Yes. Yeah. So that's the thing.
So coming back to the question, what is that magic mantra that you have, basis which you will probably achieve your ambition?
Okay. So my magic mantra is, I always say that I always want to make a mark in the society, a positive mark in the society, by making people or enhancing their personality. I'm not changing their personality, but I want them to enhance their personalities so that they can come out with confidence, they can face the world with confidence, and if they can remember me when they are successful.
Okay.
They should remember me when they are on their peak of their success. They should remember one name, Swati Saraf. That's my ambition. That's my target. That the person who knows me should remember me when he's achieving any success. I should be a part of his or her success.
Okay.
That's my ambition right now.
Okay.
And to take my sports academy
to the
international
next
level. Yes.
Okay. वो तो हो ही गया ना. Now you have anyways
that is there
associated with somebody in Australia. So
Australia,
now अभी Australia.
But that
other country.
हाँ, अभी England आना है. अभी तो काफी कुछ बाकी है. So I don't have to stop.
Right, absolutely. If I may ask, what would be that one thing that you would definitely like to do in your lifetime for sure, and you will leave no stone unturned to achieve that?
Okay.
बड़ा सोच समझ के जवाब देना है इसका आप.
Okay. So I think I have achieved that thing.
Okay.
I wanted to see myself on a platform, on a very renowned platform, and people should associate my name with that, thing. And I guess that till that milestone I have achieved. Okay. Now that was Femina. Okay, because that's a dream.
Right.
When you start any journey, that's a dream that you have to achieve that.
Right.
Okay. Right. I achieved that. That was okay for me. Now I have made some new milestones for me.
Okay.
Where I said I have to go international. So maybe I want to see myself standing with the Indian team. Okay.
Absolutely.
With their what you can say, the official sports psychologist,
right,
where I can read all the players' mind, if it's Sachin also, Virat also, or Dhoni or anybody, So I can watch myself there, and yes, I can watch myself on the international level in fashion industry also.
Inshallah, आपकी ये मुराद बहुत जल्दी पूरी हो.
Yes, I don't want to go on the stage now. I want my people to stand on this international stage, and they should be there, and I should feel happy that yes, I have trained them and they've achieved something.
No, definitely. See, jokes apart, but in case if all the hard work is done, no stones are left unturned, then success will definitely,
yes,
is bound to reach you. ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता कि आपको सक्सेस ना मिले. हाँ, and also success is you get success after multiple failures. That also is true. So every failure leads to success. So every people, famous people, you take the name, they have been failures in their life sometime or the other.
Yes.
Ultimately they become successful, and they don't even hide that fact. They clearly tell that just like Albert Einstein ko le lo aap, he was a failure. So and then he became one of the biggest name in the world of science. So
see, I always tell this to my sports people when they are very much low. They're feeling low about we didn't win the match and all those things. So I always tell them that failure. As a person, you are not a failure.
Correct.
The situation or the attempt which you took was the failure.
Yes.
As a person, you are not a failure. Failure is never a person. It's the situation and the task or the attempt which has failed. So work on your attempts, work on your tasks, work on your hard work, and the failure will come to you.
Absolutely.
So yes, that's the thing.
So it was, I think we have already reached towards the end of our show. It was really wonderful to, have you on the show
It
today.
should go on and on. It should go on and on.
So,
इतनी सारी अभी तो बातें हैं.
करेंगे ना दोबारा. I'll have another episode.
Yeah. Anytime.
So, any parting words for our listeners, Swati, from your side?
Okay.
Any advice, piece of advice to the young sports enthusiasts?
Okay. See, for all the sports enthusiasts, I will just say one thing, that we know that the situation is uncertain. Okay. But your skill, your strength, and your mental ability has to grow. It should not stop.
Right.
Okay. For that, whatever you can do, please keep on doing it. Don't stop your mind, don't stop your body, don't stop your skills to enhance. Okay. And for all the other people, I would just say that, be kind, be generous, and be realistic to whatever is happening. And every coin or every day has a day, daylight and night. So just think, for those it's night, the day is just at the edge. It is coming.
Absolutely.
So, good days will also come, and all will be okay.
Absolutely.
So be positive and engage yourself in any progressive or productive thing. That's the only key right now.
Very true. Okay, so Swati, this brings us to the end of this episode. Thank you so much, for joining us today. It was simply wonderful talking to you, and I'm sure our listeners will get a lot of good piece of advice, whatever you gave today. And do you have any page or any website where, in case if people want to reach out to you, how they can contact you?
Okay, so I would just like to tell you, I guess I'm revealing this news on your Candid Talk, that I am coming up with my own finishing school, that is Elior.
Okay.
All you are. Okay. So my finishing school is coming up very soon, and I'll be having my website and all those things are there. Meanwhile, you can go on Facebook. I'm there. Meanwhile, you can post on Instagram. I am there. You will just have to type ms.swati.saraf. You will get on Instagram, and you will get all the informations also there. It's a public account, so you don't have to send me any request or something.
And
so
do you have any page for F3 Sports as well?
Yes, F3 also is there on Facebook. We have got a website also. So you will get all the information on F3's page on Facebook. All the website information is also there. On Instagram also, F3 Sports Academy is there. You can go online and search for it. Okay. Any queries, any questions, anything, you can, send it on that thing.
Perfect. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Swati, and have a nice day ahead. Take care, stay home,
Yes.
stay safe, and talk to you soon.
Thank you, Bharat, for giving me this opportunity. And stay safe. Stay home. I will not say stay home. Stay safe and
Yeah.
start yoga.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Chalo.
Bye now.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
So that was Swati Saraf, a sports psychologist, image consultant, winner of Mrs. India Universe Classic 2019 and Femina Mrs. Stylista 2020. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the podcast show Candid Talks with Bharat V. If you like the show, please do like, subscribe and share with others. If listening on Apple Podcast, please do not forget to rate 5 stars. If on Spotify or YouTube, please do not forget to like, subscribe and share. इसके साथ हम आज का सफ़र यहीं समाप्त करते हैं. बहुत जल्द मुलाकात होगी अगले शो पर एक नए टॉपिक के साथ, नए लोगों के साथ, नए अंदाज में on Candid Talks with Bharat V. Stay home, stay safe. This is Bharat Vatsa signing off for today. दुआओं में याद रखना. जय हिंद.